Rabbi Lau says that one day he was sitting in the Bezdin, he was sitting in the courtroom, and a fellow came in, 42 years old, a Jew who grew up in Russia, in the Soviet Union, identified himself as a Jew, made Aliyah to Israel, and now he wanted, so to speak, to be endorsed and approved and receive a certificate that he is indeed a Yehudi, a Jew. So you had to bring some evidence. This man had two witnesses. The first witness was an elderly Jew who also came from Russia, and he said that he was at his bris. He was at his circumcision 42 years earlier when this boy was born. The second witness was a Chabad Chassid. And the Chabad Chassid shared the following story. Not about him, but about his mother. He knew his mother for many years, and this is what he told Rabbi Lau. This man's mother had a prominent position in a hospital. She was director of a hospital, an administrator, director. Because of that, she was privy to get 2 cigarettes a day. This was a time when cigarettes in Russia were extremely, extremely precious. Most people smoked, but to get a cigarette was very, very difficult. And this woman was privy to get 2 cigarettes a day. 1 cigarette she would smoke. Another one she would hide in a special box, in a special container under her bed. Nobody should find it. And this Chabad Chassid says, every year, Purim time, she would come to me with a box that contained 365 cigarettes, because every single day she got 2 and she put 1 away. And she would say to me, and now get me the matzah. And I would take the cigarettes, sell them on the black market, get flour, and bake her a certain amount of matzah, so she would have matzah for Pesach. And he tells Rabbi Lau, to get an extra cigarette in Russia was very, very precious. But she put it away every single day, so she should be able to eat matzah on Pesach. Rabbi Lau was extremely moved by the story. And he asked this fellow, is your mother still alive? He said, yeah, she's living in Russia. He said, can I speak to her? And of course, they arranged a telephone call. And Rabbi Lau, from his office in Jerusalem, where he was, calls this woman. And she gets on the phone, and he starts talking to her, and she confirms the entire story. And then he says to her, you know the difference between you and I? I observe the Seder night once a year. You observe the Seder 365 days out of the year.
Watch the full class at theyeshiva.net.